July 6th, 2025, Sunday morning. The birds are chirping. People are showing up. I'm at this little place called Big City Bread, I think it's called. I was going to go to another coffee shop, but they don't open till 9. So, I don't know. Some coffee shops don't open till 11 o'clock on Sunday. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They even got an actual mug. You know, I should have just brought my own mug. Then I have my liquid energy mug out here. Hey, Dustin, how's it going? I'm at this nice little cafe here. Check it out. Got all this outdoor seating. Here in about an hour, this place will be totally packed. People coming to have their Sunday breakfast. Mm. That is a tasty cup of coffee. Bringing that gourmet stuff out. I'm happy with some freeze-dried tasty choice. Oh, the scone, look at the scone. It just falls apart. Mm. You can tell it's just made this morning. Look at that. Delicious. It's a cranberry walnut scone. Sometimes they'll have ones from the previous day up there and they're stale, and you gotta have a gallon of water to choke them down. Moist and flaky. Oh man, really good. That's my breakfast. How was your weekend, Dustin? Did you do anything fun and exciting, or just the same old routine? I took it easy yesterday. Not big on walnuts. There's not much in there. Just a few pieces of walnuts, not much. Yeah. I watched a movie. I was trying to find a movie called something with suspense in it, and I ended up watching Speak No Evil. It's all right. It's kind of weird. It takes forever to set the plot up before the action, the suspense part really happens. They drag it out a long time, and then finally, at the end, all this stuff going around. Hey, Kara, and Abnorm, and I don't know what it is. They want to show diversity in different people and stuff. But somebody was like talking about how TV sitcoms now, every dad's like a bumbling idiot, super submissive to his wife, afraid of getting in trouble. That's kind of what happened here. I don't think it's just they overdo it over the top. You know what I'm saying? They make it so extreme. The wife, she's like figuring out how to escape these crazy people, and she's like coming up with all these ideas, which is great. But the guy is just like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. And just the opposite too. When the man knows everything and the wife is sitting there just crying and stuff. I could see both of them just coming up with ideas and like working together. You know what I'm saying? Why does one spouse or the other have to be complete moron? Why can't they be both like semi-intelligent people caught in a situation and they work together to figure it out and get out? You know? Kara. Yeah. So it was a good movie. It's decent. Yeah. And the old stereotypical like the horror movies. The teenagers are going out camping in the woods, and they meet some old guy, and they're like, "We're trying to find blah blah blah." And he's like, "Well, down that road, but I wouldn't go there. People die down there, and they never come back." And they're like, "Okay, bye," and they go down the road anyway. Really? You can't get teenagers today to walk out, get on a dirt road to save their life. I'm having a cranberry walnut scone, and it is moist and flaky and super tasty. Mm, it's falling apart. So good. Well, there's Ramesh. Not entertainment. Yeah. They got a free Fortnite marathon going down that dirt road if you go down there. They got a cell phone tower right down that road. You'll get a perfect signal on your phone if you go down there. Oh, look at Abnorm with the dictionary, Webster's this morning. Robert's at home. I'm at a really nice cafe. I'll show you guys. It'll get crowded here in about an hour. Robert got to go on 2 walks yesterday. One in the middle of the day when it was 90 degrees, and then late last night around 10, which is when I would rather walk him. It's the sun. Oh. Oh, Liz. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's nice. I like that it's got plenty of shade. It's off the busy road, so it's kind of on a side road. And yeah, it's just a really nice place. And this is like a big college town. There's no college. So traffic's light. The crowd is light. So, what race do I? German Shepherd? He's a dog. There you go. I don't know. It's called breed, not race. Yeah. Honest mistake, I'd imagine. I mean, I tell you though, I've said it a dozen times. He knows when it's 6 a.m. He'll he'll be there like 2 minutes before my alarm goes off. 6 a.m. Weekends I don't get up till 7. He was still up. He's like 6, bro. Let's do this. Oh, good. Damn. Hear that? Yeah. That's a catbird. And it's called that because it sounds like a kitten stuck in a tree. You hear it? Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's a catbird. Let's get comfortable here. You guys can still hear me okay, right? Yeah, they're black with a little, I mean, they're gray with a little black streak on their head, and they sound like a kitten stuck in a tree. pretty cool birds. I saw my hummingbird came back this morning. Right out my bedroom window, I have a hanging some flowers and a hummingbird feeder. I thought the hummingbirds were gone, so I didn't bother filling up the hummingbird feeder. But I was just looking out the window, and there he was in the flowers, just getting his nectar from that flower that I had up there. So I mixed up some food for him, put it in the feeder, keep the little guy happy. It's just one little hummingbird. Bitty bitty thing. It was like really deep sound when they fly, not like a bug or something like that, you know. Bunch of catbirds. Yeah. I need to get, I'll eventually have some different bushes and stuff. Um, some birds like to build their nest in bushes closer to the ground versus high up in a tree. My neighbors have bushes, and I see the cardinals. Cardinals like to put their nests in bushes because hummingbirds make hamming noises. Well, that would be a pig if it was ham. That would be it'd be flying pigs when pigs fly. Try a nap on a little pool umbrella. Aw. They build really weird nests. They're like sticky, and it'd just be a twig and there'll be a nest on top of it. And it's like glued to it. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I've never seen like one being built, not even on a video. I'm sure there's something out there where you can see one being built on video. But the pictures of them, they're really tiny. They look like a little cup. They're like this mug, but a lot smaller. And that's where the little hummingbirds lay their little eggs. It's just our native language, Ramesh. Don't take it personal. Just laying there with its eyes closed. Was it nighttime, Kara? Because most hummingbirds won't sleep during the day. They have to eat to keep their calories up and survive. Um, it wasn't at night. It was in the middle of the day. Huh? Yeah. Now they'll sit on branches, but they're constantly buzzing through the day. It's really cool, interesting, I should say, that the hummingbird, when it does rest at night, its heart rate drops significantly. A little chickadee, a little chickadee, little bird, little sparrow, little sparrow, little bird. That was a little sparrow. I should bring a little handful of bird seed, toss it out there like an old man. Here you go, birdies. Eat in front of me and entertain me. uh, Neighbor's cat was trying to get in. I'm in Georgia, Kara. I'm in Athens, Georgia. Small world. If you're in Athens, you come join me. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Feeding birds. How the little birdies come up to me and video them. That's a really old man thing to do, isn't it? For me to even have that thought and think, oh, yeah, I'm getting old. when I entertain the idea of feeding birds at my feet. Ramesh doesn't play around. Like, Malcolm, forget him. You just need to fly out to India and come see me. Problem solved. Ramesh doesn't. He has no hesitation. What kind of microphone did you get, Norm? I got the one by the manufacturer blue. Oh, mini bike. Cool. It's one of a little mini motorcycle. That looks like fun. You got the realistic 33. Jeez. Realistic 33 107 OB omnidirectional. The Yeti. That's the one I got. I got the Yeti. Oh, it's from the 80s. Cool. So it's built really well. Oh, I missed the fireworks show in Athens. It's really as like me. You collect microphones? Huh. You know what I collect? It's kind of weird. Old dictionaries. Big fat dictionaries. I got like 4 or 5. You can see how the words evolve over time. I got one from the 60s. Um, how the words grow with definitions, stuff like that. I used it in some of my videos. I found a couple other ones at this old bookstore. I'm not going to get like 30 or 40 of them. I just wanted a few. I think they're cool. I like really old books like that. Really Ramesh. I missed it. I didn't know where they were having them. It's my first year being first 4th of July in Athens. So I didn't know where they were having the fireworks show. And I don't know. You seen, you know, 40 4th of July's fireworks show. It's like, it's kind of cool. Been there, done that. I know. You had a library and you left your books behind? Oh, man. Yeah. So Friday night, the 4th of July night, I did come into town. I live right outside Athens. I came in and the place was like a ghost town. There was nobody around. It was like 7 p.m. And I just grabbed something to eat, had a beer, and just chilled out. But like, if you're familiar with Athens, parking can be quite difficult in downtown. So it's very limited. You're searching for a place. You could have parked any shape, form, or fashion you wanted to Friday night here in Athens. There was like hardly anybody in town. It was kind of bizarre. So yeah. Books would cost too much to move. Well, that's a bummer, bro. You don't have any friends with pickup trucks? I need you to load up my books, man. On a sunny day, make sure they don't get rained on. Ramesh. Stop. Just stop, dude. uh, Jeez, moved 1,000 miles. I've never owned a bunch of books. I've never owned a bunch of DVDs and CDs, things like that. Um, I just never had big collections like that. You know, I when I was a kid, I had baseball cards and still didn't have that much. I could fill up a backpack with baseball cards. That's all I had. I'm not like a hoarder. I don't like want to collect a bunch of stuff. I never really had cassettes, music collection. So, what shirt should you wear to church? Blue or red? You don't have one that's red, white, and blue? Go with red. I do have watches. I wasn't gonna say anything, Dustin. I got about 10 of them. You sample parts of music and rearrange them. So do you play instruments too? Abnorm, do you play like guitar or anything like that? Yep, there you go. Red. That's your color today. You play all kind. You play everything. My bad. Sorry, I didn't. I didn't specify everything. So you play the oboe, the flute, saxophone, guitar. What are some other weird xylophone? Play the xylophone. All right, Kara. Have a good day. Like and subscribe, please. Guitars, bass, drums, keyboards. You just pick up and play. Wow. You have a natural talent. I can play the radio. That's about it. The dulcimer. What the hell is a dulcimer? Dulcimer. What the hell is a dulcimer? Oh, a funky looking guitar. Ukulele. You also DJ. Is there anything you don't do music related, Abner? Do you sing as well? We got a big artist here in our hands. We didn't even realize that. You have a ukulele. I think those are cool. Who's going to get mad at you if you can play it correctly? I don't think anybody would be upset if you went pretty much anywhere and started playing a ukulele. I can imagine who would be upset. You could probably go into a fast food restaurant, go to the park, come to this place. Aside from like in the middle of a religious service, you probably get away with that too. They'd invite you up to play. I don't think you can go anywhere and be rejected or shunned for playing a ukulele. Anywhere. You could probably go to clubs. People would just... Now, if you were playing it all night long, that might get annoying. But if you just came up and played a song and made people laugh, yeah. Justin Bieber song. Justin Bieber. The guy wants to make something out of his career. He doesn't want to be a copycat. That is cool. I sing. Robert doesn't like it. And for good reason. Oh, I didn't even check. I'm sorry. Nope, I didn't get it. coffeewithmalcolm@gmail.com. It's in the bio of the channel. I'll put it in the chat right now. Give me a second. I'll put a comment in my own video. There you go. Ooh, a squirrel. Robert would be freaking out if he saw that squirrel. You didn't put the second L in there for Malcolm. Malcolm. Wesley's here. Hey, Wesley. How's it going, buddy? I didn't see you on the chat. I was looking at my other phone. Malky. I've had a few people call me Malky. Just enjoying I had a really nice scone. I've got my cup of coffee. There's a bunch of old people around here eating. So it's not loud or rambunctious. No music playing, which is great. I don't want music playing in the background. And the guy just walked in with his cup of coffee. Coffee time. Now he has a girl enlisted. Oh, now I got an oatmeal raisin cookie. That's my second half of my breakfast. I ate horribly. I ate horrible stuff. Good morning or something. What's Pillsbury Doughboy doing? Eutychus. You had a Malcolm dream? Was it good? Were we like teamed up fighting evil? Or were we like conversing over a cup of coffee? Yeah, I don't know what Eutychus is either. I gotta look that up too, or is that a typo? There we go. I got it. And I'm going to reply. Boop. And your email finally came across. Here we go. We're connected. 9:30. 8:30. The clock's off. Huh. I don't know. I get some junk mail too. I may have accidentally deleted it. But I got it right now. I'm saving it. Anyway. Oh, I gotta finish up the WTF news video for tomorrow night. Scheduled at 7 p.m. I have so many. I do have multiple emails, multiple accounts, mainly just to grow the channel. The kid was like 2 or 3 years old. You're just staring. Which one did you like, Abnorm? You gotta leave comments in the videos. Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good weekend. Pretty good 4th of July. You don't remember what it was about at all? Oh yeah. Did you get a new phone, Wesley? 30. Abnorm, you should have a cup of coffee. You never got a new one. It still makes calls. Oh, that's right, Red Bull. What would happen if you chugged your Red Bull? You just killed it. Would you start bouncing off the walls, stuff like that? firecrackers and burgers. You can see it at checkout line. So 1 pack of firecrackers and a pound of ground beef. That'll be so much, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. That's how I cook my burgers from the inside. I put firecrackers inside them and light them. The explosion cooks the insides quick. You had Red Bull in your Army canteen for 12 years straight. That might be a problem, bro. You got to do a GoFundMe for Wesley to get a new phone. Go to the dollar store, get you a $75 Android phone. Use that. If you're not worried about having all kinds of special features. And chemicals, Ramesh, not just caffeine. Yeah. That's kind of how it is with coffee. I'll sit there, I drink coffee all the time. Now, if I don't drink any coffee at all, I will have headaches and I'll be like really sluggish. But I don't get like buzzy or anything, or it's just, I don't know. I'm so used to it now. I can drink it all day long and still go to bed if I want to, you know. They told you it was great with vodka back in '97 while you were in school. All right, kids. Here's your Red Bull. Now make sure if you mix this with vodka, you'll have a great time. Bye. Goes outside. That's right, boss. We got him hooked. We got him hooked on Red Bull and vodka. Sales are gonna boom. Late breaking news: teenagers are strung out on Red Bull. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a seller right there. Hey boys and girls. Hey boys, get yourself some Red Bull. Comes in a long cylinder can. Little Red Bull truck. Handing out mixers. Jaeger, yeah. I've never mixed Red Bull with anything. I've had Red Bull. It tastes good, but it's not something I want to like consume all the time. The giant can on the roof. Come here, big boy. Get you a Red Bull. Yes, ma'am. I will indeed. Thank you. I'll do whatever you tell me. And then they go home. Punk, little perverts all over the place, just staring at us while we were handing them Red Bulls. I hate this job. Not with a Jaguar. Oh my gosh. Not Red Bull with a cat. Jaeger is like a licorice tasting liquor. It's alcohol. I have to remind myself that Ramesh is in another country and doesn't know this vernacular. But if you wanted to have Red Bull with a cat that could kill you, then go for it. Just, but know that you'll probably die. I'm so glad he asks. If we didn't explain this stuff to Ramesh, I could just imagine him finding a Red Bull and then go and find a Jaguar and be like, all right, they do this in America, in Canada, let's knock this out. Oh, why are you attacking me? Oh, man. That cat. Cat gives cats wings. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I got you a Red Bull. Too funny. I think we've saved Ramesh's life multiple times in these chats. You know? I think we've saved his life many times. Add a little Red Bull. That's where that ground beef comes in, and the firecrackers. We might be onto something. Get your ground beef soaked in Red Bull, feed it to a jaguar, and then fire off some firecrackers. You got a whole show going on there. Wesley and I need to go to India and show Ramesh a little bit of redneck. He's got a big hill up there. We can be hillbillies with him. Red Bull burgers and pew pew sticks. There you go. Oh gosh. Yeah, I saw that in the news. The flood in Texas. That is just insane. Those kids on a camping trip. Way to bring down the vibe, Abnorm. That's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. Jeez. That's... I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. No, it's okay. But it's just like those kids were asleep and just they said that river rose like 20 feet in an hour or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, but that's insane. Absolutely insane. That's just mind-boggling. And it's weird, like in North Carolina, they were up in the hills and got flooded. You would think people out in the valley would be more susceptible to floods, not people up on top of the hill. I don't know. Lots of rain, yeah. I mean, we were getting rain like crazy here in Georgia until just a couple weeks ago. Tons and tons of rain. Everything was soaked. Those chemtrails in the sky have been there for decades. They're trying to cloud seed in Texas and flush it out. Jeez, no food for days. Except none of your old photo albums. You never saw the chemtrails, huh? Interesting. My dad's got some old photos. But they weren't of the sky. I mean, you may have the horizon in the background, but they weren't looking up. You know? People weren't taking pictures of their plate of food or a flower on the ground or, tip tops of trees. They were just taking pictures of each other, For the most part, anyway. Go back into Look at some old National Geographic photos from the 60s, 70s, and 80s and see if there's chemtrails in the sky. Remember, skies with zero lines steer out the wide. Huh. I never noticed. I just thought it was commonplace. The only time I really noticed a difference in the sky was the day after 9/11, and there were absolutely no planes in the sky, and it just sounded different. It wasn't the sight of no planes; it was the sound. You didn't hear any of it. It was like you never you got so used to the sound of the planes flying over all the time, the jets and everything like that all the time. You didn't think about it. It was just like second nature. But when they grounded all aircraft, every last piece of it, we're like, this is really quiet. I noticed it was eerily quiet. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only time I really remember a significant change in this. Yeah. When was it like the salt flats? Was that in California or Nevada or something like that? It used to be a huge lake. I don't know. I can't argue this stuff. It just is what it is, from my point of view. I mean, it could be so. We'll go down the rabbit hole of the conspiracy theory for a second. We used to test nuclear bombs on our own land before we used them in World War II, and we continue to test them on our own land to, make them better and more effective and so forth and so on. So, could they be testing cloud seeding, if you believe it, um, to maybe be used on other countries and just kind of like make floods happen in other countries and make it look like a natural disaster? Can you imagine the Kremlin getting flooded? That'd be weird. In the news today, you know, what's a major city in China? Not Hong Kong, but another one. Some major city in China just all of a sudden getting flooded with like 5 feet of river water just flooding through a city, causing all kinds of chaos. Just mysteriously happening. It's our new weapon. Well, I don't want to know if they. I don't want to see a nuke in real life. So there's remnants. Wuhan, yeah, Wuhan getting flooded out. That'd be great. Then we have more viruses in the water again. Um, well, you could see the effects of it from photos from World War II, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where the whole place had just leveled out. They eat soup and noodles because they're always used to being flooded. What are we gonna do with you, Ramesh? Oh man, that's why that's why they eat soup a lot, boys and girls. They're always being flooded. I think it'd be just the opposite. Probably start eating saltines. I'd be so tired of seeing water all over the place, and I wouldn't want to see it in my food. I'd just be start eating, just like beef jerky and saltines, something dry. uh, oh, I don't want to go through all that. I don't want to waste my time with conspiracy theory about nukes or cloud seeding or anything. I just want to enjoy a cup of coffee, go to work, grow my tomatoes, pet my dog, stuff like that. I can't get myself consumed in with conspiracy theories. I've had thoughts of random things going on in the world and my rationale of how things happen, but I can't I can't let myself get consumed by a bunch of conspiracy theories, like the magic bullet that killed Kennedy and went 5 different directions, and it wasn't just one shooter, might have been more, or the bullet that grazed Trump's ear, was it this, that, and the other, and all, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I mean, some people just eat that stuff up big time. Yeah. Either way, the sky's falling. Yeah. I don't watch the news much either. Unless there's some major headline like that flood in Texas just happens to play across the radio or something. I'm not like tuning in to any news networks. I believe my WTF news videos more than I do regular news. It's a CIA term. Abnormal. Peeling back the layers of the onion. Yep. That's wild. I'm more worried about robots taking over all the jobs and everything. These humanoid robots, like I did that video of, they get so much better at doing uh, routine tasks like assembly line stuff. You praise the holy cow. Maybe that's where the term holy cow came from. Um, I eat chicken a lot more than I do beef. It's just I prefer it. But there's no shortage of people eating beef here in the States, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Do me a favor, Abnorm. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to email you this link of this audiobook you need to download and listen to. Let me find it. It's on Amazon. It's called Raven Rock. Yeah. This is very interesting book. I heard it on and then I'm going to send it to you in your email, and then boop, there you go. I just sent you a link, Abnorm. It's it's creepy and eerie. I listen to it. I listen to the audiobook. I can't stay focused long enough to read one, but that's when I had to commute an hour one way to work. I would listen to stuff like that. Um, but yeah, Raven Rock talks about since World War II about nuclear weapons and bunkers and all kinds of stuff and CIA things, and it's wild. It's pretty wild. No, it's based on declassified information supposedly, um, about how the U.S. government planned and had all these what would you call it? Strategic plans for different events in the something were to happen. You had the one guy following the president around with the codes all the time, the football as they call it, different procedures they would take in the event of certain situations where they would fly the president and other people to safety, all the bunkers and stuff. If things went to all the rest of us would be screwed. Stockpiles of this, that, and the other, and how they came up with different technologies. Um, it was kind of eye opening, and it makes sense to me because um, some of these companies that helped with all that are like major players in everything that we use today to this day, and still do. This little bird is right up on this table with me. These little sparrows and stuff around this place are super brave. Oh, brown thrasher. You have a good sized bird. The brown thrasher sounds like a mockingbird. I wish I had more crumbs. Damn it. Let's look at him real quick. He's gonna get away from me. See him on the chair? That's a brown thrasher. A little sparrow right there. There he is again. There's a brown thrasher. Good sized bird, size of a robin. But they have that. He eats bugs. Just check it out. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Anyway, I have to go get myself a refill. Ooh, oh, wow. Look at all these birds. They're all around me. It's a catbird. Right there. That's the catbird, the gray one. Man, they're all around me. All right. I'll be right back, get a refill, and you guys enjoy nature in the background for a minute. Trying to read the comments I may have missed. Ramesh doing all the emojis. Yeah, how's the job going, Ramesh? Holy shit, dude. How much does the laptop cost over there in US dollars? Maybe we can get together and raise some money for you. You can't mail anything to India. He'll never get it. I've tried twice with coffee mugs. And just a plain old letter with a sticker inside. You could try sending it, but I sent it. I don't know if you're aware, Abnorm. I sent him a coffee mug, paid all the fees and stuff and to mail it there, and they tried to charge him $50 US to accept the mail piece at his house. $50. His dad was like, I don't have $50. That's like a whole month's salary or something in 2 weeks or whatever. I'm not going to give that for a package. So he refused it. It's fine, whatever. But damn, and I tried twice. The first one got lost. Completely lost. Never fell off the map, never got attempted. And the second one actually made it there, but they wanted $50 on the spot to take it. I don't know if he was being scammed or something, but it was totally messed up. $280. So if we raise $300, we can send it to you through Cash App or something like that. Maybe we could do a little fundraiser for Amish. Or is Ramesh go ahead, whatever you put in the super chat, I'll match, and we'll send it to Ramesh, and then whatever he wants to do that, yeah. So if you guys donate 150, I'll match the 150, and we'll find a way to get that sent to him electronically, and we'll see about he can get himself a laptop. These little kids playing with chalks. There's a concrete wall here. Um, it runs all the way down to a little retaining wall, and they have these big fat pieces of chalk. Um, all right, then I'll give you my Cash App, and you could just, or however you want to do it, Abnorm. Help me think of a way to do it so we don't have to do it through YouTube. I've got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever, you know. Yep, I got PayPal. I can email you my PayPal link. I'm emailing y'all kinds of stuff now, Abnorm. We can do PayPal. Dun, 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 dun. It's making me verify my account again. Um, 7. Let's help our friend. Let's see here. What's my profile? I don't even remember what my profile thing is. How do it's under my one of my alternate emails that I have. I don't want that to get out there to everybody, but I'm going to send it to you, Abnorm. There's got to be a way to send a link out, you know, requesting money or something like that. Oh, there we go. I can share a link. All right. I'm going to send you the link, Abnormal. I'm not seeing the comments right now. Bloop. Bloop. There you go. If anybody else wants to donate, I can send you the PayPal link as well. Well, let's see what does it look like. Okay, it doesn't get my... I'll send it in the chat. I can pin it in the chat. You guys can click on it. How about that? There you go. It's pinned in the comments. So if you want to click on that so YouTube doesn't get any of the hidden fees, we can raise money up for Ramesh, and so he can get himself a laptop for his work. If you guys want to contribute. And if you're just joining us, Ramesh is one of our dear friends in India who finally got himself a job, and he needs a laptop, and it costs about $300, he said. Oh, there's Leo. Hey, Leo, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while. I've not seen you in a while, sir. Hope everything is going well for Mr. Leo. And Terry's at home, so he can't get on the internet. He's on restriction when he's at home. Sunday morning leaf blower. I think there should be one day a week, Saturday or Sunday, but you can't make noise until like 10 a.m. Get off my lawn! Stop playing with that damn leaf blower. Yeah, I mean, 4th of July was pretty good. No complaints. No complaints. I never did a poll. Boop. Start a poll. Dun, 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 dun. Ha ha ha. Here we go. There's the poll for today. I never even put a poll in. Oh yeah, how's your mom? Well, we're doing a little charity fund for Ramesh. He needs a laptop for his work. He just finally got a job. There's a link in the chat for PayPal, so we don't lose some of the donations because YouTube will take a cut. So we're going to use PayPal so that all the funds will come, and then I can transfer them to Ramesh. Ramesh is close enough. I was talking to somebody the other day about ancient civilization, let's say back into like the Roman Empire, things like that, that homeless people and poor people were a necessity. Because if you had no poor people or homeless people, you couldn't give acts of charity. So, they weren't praised. Oh, thanks, Leo. They weren't praised for being homeless or really poor, but it gave the more rich people a sense of well-being because they were able to give in charity to people. If there was nobody they could give charitably to, then they weren't seen as generous, or it could be religious reasons that they had to perform certain things. It was encouraged to perform certain things daily or weekly to be an upstanding person, and one of them was to give in charity, whether money or food or clothing or something like that. So, yeah, they didn't like chastise or beat people or throw people in jail for being homeless or poor, because now if there was an excessive amount of them, they may do something. But there always had to be somebody poor or homeless around so that others could give in charity. Kind of wild, huh? Diogenes? Is that how you say it? Diogenes? Never heard of Diogenes before. Huh. I gotta look that up too. I said in ancient civilization. I'm not saying today. I started that by saying ancient civilization. And I wouldn't say that for today. Greek philosopher, 323 BC in Corinth, Greece. I said that's how it was looked. Some people believe that um, it was a necessity in ancient times. I'm not saying it's a necessity today. I don't want people to be poor and homeless today. Don't don't mix that up, Justin. But people's mindset back then too. Do not think that. Don't tell people that, Dustin. It's not true. I don't want people to be homeless. Oh, I said it 2,000 years ago. Oh, now I gotta put together a formal apology. Hi, my name's Malcolm. I want to apologize for my actions on the internet. I did not specify a certain time period in my comments, and they may have been misunderstood. So now let's do that. Yep. It, play it back. I said in ancient civilization when I started that conversation. You can't. It's documented. It's in the video. I said ancient civilization. Back in Roman Empire times, I even said. I'm planning on being defensive. Thanks. Thanks, Dustin. I can always count on you, buddy. Always count on you. Jeez. Who, who needs enemies when I have friends like you, right? That's just too damn funny. This fancy man sitting in his coffee shop eating his scones. Oh my gosh. You guys are relentless. I pick up on weird stuff. I wouldn't say I'm highly educated. Although I have met some really stupid people in my life. Now that I will stand behind. There are stupid people today. You can quote me on that one. So many Karens. Well, there's something Dustin can agree to with me on. Stupid people. Although you left your whole library behind, Abnorm. Oh, you're not number one, Leo. Believe me. You're not the stupidest person I've ever met. That sounds jacked up too, doesn't it? You're kind of mediocre stupid, but not as stupid as stupid. I don't think you're stupid, Leo. People who think that when the power goes out, you can't flush your toilet, that's stupid people. That's stupid people. people who go to a four-way stop and sit there and let 4 or 5 other cars take their turns and not move, that's stupid people. What are some other stupid people we can call out? Pickle for the knowing ones? Shortcuts. Uh, you're not dumb. You have a little lost in translation. That's all, Ramesh. Oh, I gotta wake up. See, Abnorm, 2 cups of coffee, and I'm still stretching and yawning. It's almost impossible. You know what's impossible to read, or even read out loud, is Fox and Socks by Dr. Seuss. Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Yep. No. No, we just talked about that, Leo. They tried to charge him $50 to accept it at his door. And they sent it back, but I've never gotten it back. I know. 2 cups of coffee. It's just like Abnorm and his Red Bull. You drink it so much every day, it doesn't really do a whole lot for you. Now the sun is shining right in my eyes. So I attempted to make my ketchup yesterday, and it wasn't a complete success. A few things I learned. Well, first of all, I put all the ingredients in a blender and, made it liquefied like ketchup for the most part. Yeah, that mug's, who knows? It could be in Indonesia right now, for all we know. Um, so I put all my ingredients in the blender, blended it up, and I put it on the stove to reduce it because it had a lot of moisture in it. I had to cook it down. And it tastes like ketchup, doesn't look like ketchup. And one of the reasons I was using these little cherry tomatoes I had in my garden, so they still had all the guts of the tomatoes in there, the slimy part, the seeds inside the tomato, which I don't mind, but it adds a lot of moisture to the thing. So it took a while. It took a good 30 minutes simmering on the stove to reduce it. And if you look at it, you would think it's salsa because of the seeds and stuff like that. It has a texture of salsa almost, but it tastes like ketchup. I don't know how to explain it. I like it. It turned out good. It's just the texture and stuff's a little different. Now, if I had regular sized tomatoes and I gutted them and only used like the meaty flesh on the outside of the tomatoes only, it would have came out a lot more red. Some people use tomato paste, but I didn't want to use something canned. I just wanted to use raw ingredients. Um, what's the point of using some processed thing if you're going to make another processed thing? So, but I saved it. It's good. I got a little container of it. Tried it with some potatoes. Tasted really good. Tasted really good. It had garlic, onion, salt, pepper, vinegar, and honey. That was it. Mixed it all up. There we go. But if I was to take that same, what I have now, my so-called ketchup, if I were to add like jalapenos and some chopped onions, it would be salsa. It would make a good salsa. It's just it's like a recipe for 2 things, just missing one ingredient. They tried to ruin it, but it made him rich. Huh. Yeah. Kind of like Johnny Knoxville. Did a bunch of stupid stuff on TV and internet. Getting a little crowded here. It's the real life you want. You want to be everybody's joke so you can make money. Every word is spelled wrong. Every word is spelled wrong, and there's no punctuation. Why would I'm a I what? I don't know. I don't get it. No punctuation, and every word is spelled wrong. That's weird. Imagine trying to publish that book and the editor's like, well, page one saw a few problems. Everything is spelled incorrectly and there's no punctuation. And as we went through, it seemed to be the way the whole book. Is there something you want us to fix in this thing? And nope, that's exactly how I want it to be published. All right, your money. Whatever. All right, have a good day, Leo. Secret message. Ooh, you gotta decrypt it. Huh. Gotta decrypt it. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. You know, like crossword puzzles, decryption, riddles, and things. I can't do those things. Just give it to me straight. Quit trying to play around with that garbage. And these birds are brave. You got cardinals and everything just hopping around everybody, eating crackers and bread. You took that whole chunk of biscuit away. Yep, I'm gonna bring some seed next time. My book would probably be all blank pages. I don't want any of my stories to be. I do enough storytelling on these live streams. There's no need to have a bird feeder. They're just eating all the crumbs people leave around. Yeah, I'll bring a little handful of bird seed next time. You call the author. Just Google it all the time. What does this mean? What does this mean? Or just have the internet read it to you and break it down. I'm sure AI could do that for you. Daniel, what's going on, man? How you doing? Gonna take some Advil, ibuprofen. My back's been hurting for quite some time, past few days. It's just like this right around the right side of my back, pulled something. Huh. It'd be a good challenge for you, Ramesh. pick this book up and try to read it. You should. What was the book called again? Something about a pickle? I don't want to look back in the chat. Yeah, the coffee's not scalding hot anymore. It's a little warm, but that's about it. I want to show you a book that I got. It's in this backpack somewhere. Now, I was interested in getting a book about critical thinking. And this was called The Miniature Guide to Critical Thinking. And it is very miniature. It is, how many pages? Like 50 pages. The text is kind of small, but not super small. And I just got it the other day. I hadn't taken time to read it. Probably read it today, maybe. A Pickle for the Knowing. The Knowing Ones. Gosh, now I gotta look this up. Man, it popped up real quick on Amazon. Well, it's only $6.50. I can put that link in the description. Now, if I get this book and it's horrible, I'm going to be blaming you, Abnorm. You got it. We could do that. Have all the viewers send me clips of them saying how Coffee and Malcolm has changed their life. You lost 500 pounds. These links I put in, if you use the links that I put in the chat, I get a commission for the stuff that is bought through Amazon. There you go. There's your link to the pickle book. See, you just need to do a little stream video, self video of your little testimony, and send that to me. If all you guys put together, and I'll make a little collage, a little advertisement for Coffee with Malcolm. Yep. Even that old guy who went to bed hoping he wouldn't wake up the next day decided it was all right now that he has Coffee with Malcolm. One of the first comments was like, "This is AI." Well, no shit. Testimonials. Get myself in a chair, a little lamp, and a pipe. This one talk show has changed so many lives. Let's hear what people have to say. Just like a little 10-second thing. Just 10 seconds. That's all I need. Hi, I'm Ramesh, and I used to be jobless and barely could speak English, but now that I watch Coffee and Malcolm, I got a career. It's like or however you want to say it. Save your kid's life from me. Oh, that is funny. You guys are great. You got my email, coffeewithmalcolm@gmail.com. You can email a 10-second video. Shouldn't be a problem. And I'll piece it together and make a little short out of it, put it on YouTube. You dropped something? Or is that?
No, I think it's garbage.
Okay, I heard it click on the ground. There you go, Abnorm. never drink coffee. But now with Coffee with Malcolm, I don't have to sleep anymore. And to have actual people sending me video clips be more authentic than me using AI. You can tell it's AI. But if I had actual people sending me clips, that'd be hysterical. Get Terry to send a clip. I don't know if I want to use Terry's or not. I'll have to vet Wesley and Terry. But if all the other people sent me little video clips, that'd be great. How Coffee with Malcolm has changed my life. And they gotta have one person it made it worse. And just one person's like, things were just fine until Malcolm came along. Now I'm strung out on coffee. My wife left me. Oh, there you go. You gotta have one bad person in there. One kind of, yeah, I watched it. Didn't really do much for me. It is Daniel's idea. Dibs. Got dibs on that one. Dustin will do the one that has a negative vibe on it. I know I can always count on Dustin. I lost those there's a couple of those videos that we made back in Iraq. I still have. Some of them I lost. I don't know where they are. That's when I started making videos back in 2004. Dustin was one of my guinea pigs. He would star my little stupid little videos. This show sucks. Let's hear these testimonies, and let's hear the testimonies from these people here. And I can sit there and react to everybody's little saying things, and then Admiral going, "This show sucks donkey balls." What is dibs? How do I explain what dibs is? He's basically saying, when I said I want somebody to do something bad, he called dibs. I got it. It means he's taking control of it. He called it out first. He wants it first. I guess that's the best way to explain or define dibs. It's a slang term, right? What is the official? What is it? I don't know. You volunteer? It's like shotgun, exactly. And if we had Random here, he could give us some slang terms from Australia. You have so many words. Well, we use a lot of words in different ways too. So yeah. What? Thanks, man. Before called knuckle like a bag drifting to the wind. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, dude. I was lost, but with Coffee Malcolm, I was finally found. I was in the barren desert of life until I found Coffee with Malcolm. That'd be just too funny. Yep. What's some other random things we could put in there? You guys get creative. Send me little video clips. Oh, the Katy Perry lyrics? I didn't know. I don't know Katy Perry lyrics. I know who she is. That's it. I didn't know I could call dibs before Coffee with Malcolm. I used to be left-handed, but now with Coffee Malcolm, I'm right-handed. Just most random, stupid stuff. Yeah, Katy Perry. Ooh. Do all kinds of stuff like that. Coffee and Malcolm helped me ride a bicycle better. It's whatever, you know. Katy Perry looks like a man. She might now, but she didn't before. I don't know. What does she look like now? Yeah, she does look a little freaky in some of her pictures, whatever. She just couldn't. Yeah. So you just couldn't keep her natural beauty. She had to go get a bunch of stuff done. Weirdos. I don't know if I ever got like super wealthy like that. I'd just probably still. I'd want to wear Fruit of the Loom t-shirts and Hey Dudes, and just be like that really chill, cool guy. You know, that's just laid back and doesn't give a shit. Oh yeah, being to space. She's an astronaut now. Wow, Daniel, that's deep. You could you could do one video, uh, and do the second one with like sunglasses and a hat, so you look a little different. What are you gonna do, Wesley? How Coffee and Malcolm changed your life, Wesley? I thought you were gone. I didn't know you were still listening. Okay, it's going to space changed her. You think? Abnormal using big words and stuff. Fancy words. All I remember is the video of her shooting fireworks out of her chest. That's the only one I remember. Oh, and then the controversy of her being on Sesame Street. That was kind of cool. Remember that? She was acting like she was a princess, but she was a little too revealing for the kids. And then she came back on SNL or something like that. It's all publicity stunts. Anyway. Now you have insomnia. You look forward. Well, good. Yeah, get you up in the morning when the birds are chirping. Oh, the fireworks. Those first few words. Oh man. She rides a dark horse too. What? You have to take sleeping pills now. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Thank you. 3 installments for a low price of. Can't afford it? We'll break it down in installments for you. Somebody a lab coat. with just a 1 month supply of Coffee Malcolm, your life will change. I don't have a lab coat though. A piece of plastic. People keep kicking it. I think people are dropping stuff. It's a piece of hard plastic over there on the concrete, and they've come through this little sidewalk area, and everybody keeps kicking it, stepping on it, not even knowing it's there. Jeff Bezos and his penis rocket. tell me I'm not the only one that saw that and thought of that, you know? Just, why does everything Jeff Bezos makes look like a giant penis? I fall, I can't get up. Thanks, Coffee Malcolm. And then just show yourself on the floor laughing hysterically. I can't get up. It does. Look at his Origin rocket. It looks like that. And then his emblem for Amazon looks like a crooked one. Blue Origin's the name of it. Tell me what you think that looks like. That's why nobody could take him serious. I bet that's one of the reasons he didn't get all the contracts like, what's his face did? Elon Musk. Operators are staying. I thought about doing a telecom thing, you know, like the good old days where you have like a 10 people in the background on phones and it's just ringing, people are just answering, you know, and then I could be up front going, welcome to the, you know, Malcolm Charity Drive. Coffee with Malcolm. It's changed people's lives. It could change yours too. For only 99 cents, you can experience many episodes of Coffee with Malcolm. Call her. And then have somebody's voice over the, yeah, I really like Coffee with Malcolm. Oh, God, the flying dog. Austin Powers. Okay. Beat again, guys. Yeah, thanks to the mute button on Teams and copy out of Dreadboard links. Oh gosh, the side effects may include, and then I can just record all the side effects and then speed it up so it sounds super fast like a car commercial. Or even the pharmaceutical commercials where they have all the side effects listed off in succession in a rapid pace. He's got to be stopped from seeing all the great space. Yeah, side effects may include. Come up about 20 different things. Side effects may cause a heartburn, bowel movements, jittery. All the side effects you probably get with coffee, just mix me in there with it. Right? Oh man, too funny. I want to do I want the drone delivery. I want to try that out. So logical. Highly logical. Live long and prosper. It's highly logical. That's where you need Spock in, right? You need the rationale of Spock. Or Data. I like Spock better though. I don't know. Data is pretty funny. Now we're getting into Star Trek. There goes my viewership. It just drops. People are buying land on Moon. That's so stupid. That's a scam. If you buy land, if you sign a piece of paper saying you gave money for a piece of land on the Moon, you're an idiot. If somebody tries to sell me land on the Moon, it's like, well, I'll have to have a survey of the property first. Know where all the utilities run, and what's the land value of schools nearby, and what's the crime rate. Give me all those stats for that piece of land on the Moon, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more. I do want to have my like ashes. I want to be cremated and have my ashes shot off into space. I think that'd be cool. But I'd have to have a lot of money set aside to make that happen. He must be stopped. Wait, got a delivery. Crater from property. Oh, there's this company that basically slings things into space, and it's this giant cylinder. It's like, I don't know, 40 feet tall, 50 feet tall, 100 feet tall. I don't know. And it has a chute on one side. And what it does, it uses centrifugal force, and it gets it up so fast that at the right moment, it disconnects and hits the chute and literally flings the object into orbit. Little satellites on it, small items, little satellites that flings them up there. So there's no propellant, there's no big chemtrail smoke cloud from a rocket shooting up into space. They literally take it and shot it up there. What made you buy the house that I bought? I just finally wanted a place of my own, and it was close to work. You want sun, you want half and half, you want complete darkness on the moon. You have COVID, Toe. You guys are ridiculous. She almost kicked the plastic. Yep. That would be awesome. Just have my remains just flung into space. And it doesn't have to have any trajectory. Just go. Like Voyager. Just... And if I hit a planet or a meteor or a star, that's fine. Just... I would want a blinking LED or something on there. At least that will last a little while. So I give a little doop, doop, doop as I go off. You seen the videos? It is wild. It just goes so flipping fast. I don't know how fast they get. I don't know how big it is either. But it's out like in the desert, of course, where there's no obstructions or anything like that. And it just shoot it up in there. And they're going to be able to make it bigger and shoot bigger things up and not have to use all the fuel in, to get a rocket up there. Unless it's some heavy payload, then you'll have to do that. I don't think you can. The small satellites and communication things, just take a slingshot, shoot it in space. Y2K, you had a little back, okay, just in case. Shit really goes down, I'm going out with a smile. You're like, wow, let's do this. You flushed it for real? Wow. How did you acquire something like that? 'Cause I wouldn't have the nerve to go around. I wouldn't know who to ask. Hey, you know where I can get an 8-ball? Something. I don't know what even. I don't even know what it's called. I've never done it, but the world's coming to an end, and I just want something. And then I'd be worried it'd be laced with something else and it would kill me. I don't know. It'd be. People talk about drug use and how they get this and get that, and they're getting marijuana, they're getting mushrooms, they're getting meth, they're getting cocaine, they're getting all these different things. And I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to start. Just make an announcement. All right, I get everybody's attention, please. I want to get high, and I don't know who to ask first. Does anybody have a lead? I would have to go to some club or some hippie event of some sort. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'd be too embarrassed. You just bought some, you already had to have it. See, that's it. I wouldn't know where to begin. There's Moped Man. Oh, mini motorcycle again. Looks like fun to drive. Well, a lot of drugs come from Mexico. There's a lot of cartels down there and stuff. Not just Mexico, it's all Central America stuff. But since Mexico touches the United States, it gets all the credit, or most of the credit anyway. Ecuador, Colombia, all those places. Got You've been snorting the word ever since. There you go. And now you're addicted to Coffee and Malcolm. It only took a few episodes. Oh man, yeah, my back is really. Look at me, I'm falling asleep. I really drink it for the taste of it. You wouldn't mind try a Yuska? Are they been a cracking? I wouldn't doubt it. They LSD was manufactured in a lab by the CIA or something like that too, wasn't it? Was it an experiment or something like that? I'm feeling sleepy and my back hurts. I need to go to bed. According to Gramish. I will. I'll be getting off here in a few minutes. Head back to the house. I gotta make a stop though first. I want to make a little window in the privacy fence for Robert, so he can look out. But it'll have a little flap that I can close it off so we can't look in, and then I can just turn the flap up and he can see out. But if I need privacy or I don't want people looking in, mainly to the other yard where the other dog is, so he can look and see, because he tries to look through the cracks of the fence and see what's going on. It'll be just an opening. It'll be a hole in the fence, but I need to frame it up so the boards don't shift. And then I'll put a little panel or something that can slide down. I'll show you. I'll build it. It'll be easy, super easy. Yep. Well, the Nazis took methamphetamines, and that's how they did the Blitzkrieg. They were strung out on drugs. That's how they could last for days on end. Bubble window for dogs. I have not seen the bubble window for dogs. These look like something to clean though. I guess it could be for your house or something like that, right? And the fence too, and also there's stuff. Little vent holes and everything. See, I'm not doing all that fancy crap. I'm just I'm gonna put 2x4s, right? Make a little box, attach the 2x4s, and take my jigsaw and just cut a hole out, just big enough for his head, and he can stick his head through. Now, the privacy fence is 6 foot tall. Well, they're gonna look in. Well, if they're gonna look in, they can look in anyway. They just have to like do this, and they can see everything in the backyard. It's only for people passing by do I really get privacy from. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it has razor wire on top and stuff, you know. But if I had a little window, maybe 1 foot by 1 foot, I'll have to measure his head to get it right so it's not too big for him to squeeze through or some crap. But and then like I said, I'll just have a piece of plywood on a nail that can just kind of go bloop, and I'll offset it from the post. So when I pull the flap up, it leans. I'll show you. I got it all in my head. Yeah, I see it right here. They got them Walmart and Amazon. They're not expensive, $30. Me, boop, so they can look around. I said razor wire. You'll never run out, Abnorm. You'll never run out. Never. I don't think you could read enough. I don't think you read all the religious books in a lifetime. I don't think it's possible. Anyway, which religious book do you like the most, Abnorm? We'll wrap it up with that. Fallen Angel Stories of India. See, I don't know this stuff. That's why I don't object to anybody having any type of faith. I have one that I like. You read, just don't retain anything. That's why there's so many different religions and so many different views. That it's like, who am I to say yours is wrong and mine's right? Yep. Anyway, I think Abnorm's typing up a paragraph here, waiting for his response. The New Testament of Tao is pretty great. The Tao is it Tao? Yeah, I know about that. That's kind of cool. So it was a very interesting thing. I have to use the restroom, and it's almost been 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, and I'll repost the PayPal link so that others can do it. I'll put it in a post or something like that. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in different places. Hopefully, we can raise enough money to get Ramesh a laptop that he can purchase himself in India. Just can't send him anything. But anyway, um, have a great day. Send me video clips of how Coffee and Malcolm changed your life, good or bad, and we'll put a little collage together, make a little advertisement. But you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And I'll see or hear from you guys later. Bye.